Hello everyone and welcome to IR Photo Tours. We are here in sunny Norfolk where it was supposed to be thunderstorms and rain all day, but not in sunny Norfolk. So what we're going to do after this break is show you all the beautiful bits and pieces on the updates for the Mavic Air 2 after this. So here we are with the Mavic Air 2 and its new firmware upgrade. Now I am a little bit late on this, I do apologise. I've been very busy doing other things, videography, woodwork, as you probably well know if you know me. I do a lot of cabinetry and joinery. There are so many things on this new firmware upgrade that DJI has given and it's just fantastic. So let's start with the zoom. We got 2x zoom in 4K. What this means is you get a dolly effect with the zooms and all that kind of thing. And it's also 4x zoom in HD. So full HD 1080. What we're going to do is test these out, these specific things out. These are the main quite big features with this firmware. Also, if you're not getting this firmware upgrade and you're not getting these features, then just check out, make sure that you have the latest update to the 1.6 version of the app. So you go to the app and make sure it's 1.6, not 1.5. Now, it did take me a little bit of time to get that 1.6 version app because I don't know why, but Android seemed to be a little bit slower than the iOS version. Let's take off. We are in Norfolk. We're going to head that way and you can see a windmill right there, hopefully, where my finger is. And that windmill is not that far away. It's probably about half a mile if that. And there is another windmill that you probably can't see from here, which is way over here, and that is right over there somewhere. And that is, oh, it might even be there. You might not be able to see it, but it's around that area anyway. Point is, I want to just see how far that goes. We are going to have a very long run out and it's all over fields, so there's no buildings, nothing to worry about over here. There's no roads. It's a direct line over, straight over fields. So I want to see how far that goes compared to my Phantom 4 Pro. Now that used to get over there, but it would lose contact eventually and it would lose signal. And I just want to see if the Mavic Air 2 is similar to that, to get to that lighthouse. Did I say lighthouse? No, I meant, I meant wind pump. Now, if you don't know, Norfolk has got around about over 200 wind pumps in Norfolk. We are now going to take off and find that wind pump and have a little play and do all the features. Now I want to see if the 2x zoom will give me that dolly effect. You know, that dolly effect that everyone's going on about. I just want to see if that's going to work on there. So I'm going to set it up to circle the windmill and see if I actually get anything like the dolly effect. Okay, so let's make sure that we are in the video modes that we want. So I've got 4K wide, 60 frames a second on video, and I just want to make sure, press the three dots at the top, and we've got all these new features. Fly assist feature, that is a new feature that's been added on this firmware, and yeah, it's got all the other bits as well. It's also got a gimbal feature as well. So if we go to control, well, camera, I think it's in, but we'll go to here. No, it's here, gimbal. So allow upward gimbal, yeah, advanced gimbal settings. So I've set mine for pitch speed, so you can set all different kinds of rotation, yaw, smoothness, all that kind of thing. All them lovely things that you need and want as a videographer. So a lot of mine is on very slow, nice, smooth actions, and we're going to show you how smooth those actions will be very shortly. I like mine in a MOV mode, which is your highest rate, and that'll be in H265, which is the highest rate as well, and it's in desyn-like. And what I'm going to do as well is show you this video, and we will edit this video as well, so we'll give you an idea of how we're editing. I always anti-flicker, put it in auto. Video subtitles, really? Okay. I didn't realize you could do that, but there you go. Exposure warning, blah blah blah. Exposure warning, yeah, I think so. Auto sync HD photos. Yeah, format card, definitely internal storage, SD card, format. We don't want anything on there. Everything we've done is downloaded anyway, so that's done. So now we have a nice clean card to start with. Okay, that's it as far as I'm concerned. We do have this nice feature up here with 92% battery, and that tells us once we're in flight what the battery levels are and how hot they are, and you know how long we've got. So anyway, I'm going to start videoing this in the 4K on the Mavic Air 2, and we're going to take off. So check complete. Yes, everything is okay. I have checked, and off we go. There is nobody around, only me, and we are going to go. There is barely any wind whatsoever, which is nice. And like I say, we are shooting in D-Log. We are in auto, so let's get out of auto. We don't want it to be in auto. 1/60th of a second. Let's just change that a bit to 1/100th of a second, perhaps. So yes, 1/20th of a second. That's what we want, because we're in 60th. We're on 1/60th frame rate, frames per second. So we really do want to be around that area. Now, this is a lovely screen. I am using a Galaxy S10e for this video, and that's one windmill that I know of. Now, I have been down this river, so I know my way around to the Norfolk Broads, and it's a lovely river. All we can do, just fly until we find that other windmill, which actually is way over here somewhere. Now, the other thing to say about this is the gimbal, I've got it on a very smooth flow. So if you look, what I'm going to do is just punch it down, and then I let go. And look what happens when I let go. So I'll do that again. I've stopped letting go now, and it just smoothly, slowly stops. And it's really nice, gives you a really beautiful feel to it. Now I'm still going, I'm in normal mode, I'm not in sport mode or tripod mode. And I just want to have a look at where we are. And at the moment, we are 970 odd meters away. Now we're talking meters there. Let's go to feet. So I want to change that. There we are. God, why couldn't I find that? Control Imperial. That's what I want. I want Imperial. I don't want that. So we know that we are 3,566 meters away. So what's that? It's about 2,500 feet is around about 1 mile. So getting to 4,000 meters, that's 2 miles. So we're getting to 2 miles. Battery level is 74%. We've got plenty of battery. I can see the the next mill coming up. So this is as far as my Phantom 4 Pro would have got, and that's respectable. So let's see how far. We've not even seen a glitch yet, which is nice. So that is the next mill coming up, I believe. There we go. This mill here, by the way, you can't get to unless you are on a boat and you can get onto the island. It is almost like an island. There used to be a World War II runway on here as well, many years ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on flying because that is fantastic. Now I would have literally dropped signal by now with the Phantom 4 Pro, and that would have given me a real hard time. So what I'm going to do while I'm here, now that is amazing. So I haven't dropped signal or anything like that, and that's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is stop the video for a minute, and I'm going to do what shall I do? Is a quick shot, aircraft center and target. Right, so okay, so what we're going to do is that, and start quick shot. And here we go. Now what I'm doing there is literally pushing my finger across just to speed up the circling, and that's quite cool. So that's quick shot in normal mode. Now I want to do quick shot in a dolly mode. So what I'm going to do is pull that drone back and do a dolly mode. So that will do. Let's stop there. Right, so what we want now is to zoom in. So zoom in, come on. Oh, there it is, let's zoom in there. So, let's center that. Oh, come here, don't do that. Nicely centralized, and bring the gimbal up a bit. And what I want to do is come back, bring the gimbal up, come back, and what it's going to do, hopefully, when it zooms in, you never know, it might actually look quite good and sort of make the background look like it's zoomed right in. So it gives it a dolly kind of effect. So let's do that. How to unlock, point of view, yep, skip, thank you. Point of view, cancel. Come on. There you go. And here we go. So if we go a bit faster, and there we go. There we go, look at that. There we go. Now that background should, by rights, look like it's really like a dolly effect with that zoom. And that's looking really good. That looks really nice actually. Now, must add, I do have filters on to keep this shutter, to keep the aperture really low and the ISO really low. So I've got the aperture set at f2.8. And it's looking rather nice actually. Looks really nice. So you've got a shallow depth of field, which works really well with this dolly effect, and that was the whole point. And I also have a circular polarizer on as well to get rid of the glare that's on the roof. For example, if you look at the roof on the windmill there, then the glare off that steel roof is gone, which is really nice. So that works well. So yeah, I think that is brilliant actually. I really like that. I really like that. Okay, so that's the zoom. Now we'll stop that and get off the 2 times now. Take it back to its normal 1 times. And yeah, I like that. I like that. Now I don't think, to be fair, I would use HD, but I'm gonna have a look at it anyway. So we go to HD, 1080, 24 frames, 24 frames a second, and do that, and we can go in 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So let's have a play with that one. So we are at 4 times. Go to the position of view, and we'll leave it there, and off position of view, do the target's there, let's go. So I'm going to zoom back a bit because I want a lot more in there on HD, so I'm going to come back a lot more. Measuring target distance, okay. Ooh. Now, because we're 4 times zoomed in, that does make that a little bit more jittery, I must say. Right, okay, so lock the target, do position of view, position of interest, I should say, and we'll go, and we'll just speed that up nicely. And off we go. So it's not bad, we're doing well. I must say that looks quite nice and smooth. Just circle that. Okay, returning home, flying with caution. So 37%, that's dropped very quickly all of a sudden. So what we're going to do, we'll stop that in a minute. I would like to get round and view that again. %36%. So we should easily get home from there. So we'll stop that. I think that'll do, and go back to our normal 1 time. So you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That is amazing. Confirm. So now it wants to come home. I'm going to let it come home. Here it comes. So yeah, coming home, 32%. I could let it just carry on, and I kind of think I might even. We're at 273 feet. Distance 4,800, 4,007, 4,000. Yeah, coming down very, very quickly. We're doing 21 miles per hour. Just taking our time getting back. Herring flying off there. Right, I'm going to put it in sport mode and come directly back, and we should, by rights, get back a lot quicker. We are 39, 38 mile an hour, 37, so we're going straight, nice and straight. Yeah, coming back very quickly, incredibly quickly now. So there I am, parked over there, as you can see. Very fast, direct route back. I am absolutely amazed at this drone. I really am. It has to be one of, if not the best drone that DJI has come out with. I am really pleased with it. It is a fantastic drone. And here I am. I can hear me overhead. That is amazing. That truly is amazing. Right, come out of sport mode, go into normal mode, just for the flight back down. We are at 1x zoom. And here we are. The van looks bigger than what it actually is. And I'm coming in nicely. Hello guys. So, just to recap, I mean, we are at 17% battery, but it is really, really good. So yeah, pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do now is land it in my hand, which is quite cool. And what it'll do is recognise my hand as part of the ground. And when I pull down, oh, it should recognise my hand as part of the ground. And there you go, guys. Landed safely and off. Wonderful, wonderful. What a cracking piece of kit this is. So, guys, you've been watching IR Photo Tours with the Mavic Air 2 and the firmware upgrade. Now, I haven't spoken everything about the firmware upgrade because there's quite a lot on there. There are other videos out there that will tell you everything there is to be known about the Mavic Air 2 firmware upgrade. There's one guy that I actually follow, and I'll put a link right there, and there he is. Have a look at his video. He will explain everything in fine detail, whereas I wanted to get out there and see if this Mavic Air 2 with its firmware upgrade and whether it would do the dolly zoom effect and all that kind of thing. And I personally think it has. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a lovely old job.